Hello, everybody. It's Barbara, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. We're starting off with a little golden singing bell. This charges up the crystals, it charges up our pyramid, and our lovely wands, and our cluster, and our dragon there. And it charges up me and you. Puts us in a better mode to receive. If you are new to Pick a Stack Wednesday, your mission is to think of an idea, an issue, or a question that can pertain to you, your loved ones, your community, your family, your country, or the whole wide world. And then you get to pick a stack. But here's the clincher. The stacks are hidden underneath boxes. So we have stack number 1 here, stack number 2 here, and stack number 3 here. Each stack includes 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks, 1 oracle card, and a crystal. And each stack tells a story. And hopefully it resonates with whatever you asked. For our background today, we've got the Pyramid of Forgiveness. We've got this beautiful sparkly cluster, which I just love. This is from my collection. We've got this clear quartz dragon that came from Brazil. He is for sale. And then we've got these beautiful wands for Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael. So let's get started. If you chose stack number 1, which is under this box right here, dun dun dun, your stone is K2. And my spirit guides kept showing me this stone all morning. It was driving me crazy. I kept saying, yeah, I get it. K2. And it was this stone in particular. So apparently this stone means something to somebody out there. A lot of times I get messages, and I know they're not for me, but I know there's somebody that's going to watch this video that this means something to them. So this is also known as Afghanite. It is composed of granite, which is very grounding and earthy, and azurite, which has celestial qualities. So this is the perfect balance between heaven and earth. And I kind of chuckled because this is Heaven and Earth Essentials, the name of my business. And this is the stone of heaven and earth. So it's a bridge, which is really interesting because I was just talking to somebody yesterday about the bridge between their left brain and their right brain. So for whoever it was I was talking to, maybe this is for you. This stone is believed to be the truly ultimate healer for enhancing higher spiritual growth and soul retrieval. K2 can increase intuition and connect the individual with higher dimensional awareness. So for those people that need the little push to help you wake up, this would be a good stone for you. It is used to enhance problem-solving abilities and bring wisdom and greater understanding. It is very helpful if you are looking for answers. So that is the K2 stone from stack number 1. So if you chose stack number 1, your first card is from the Tarot of Dreams. And it is the Hermit card. This is the 9 card from the Major Arcana. This is a message from the universe. This is either a message for you to take some quiet time for yourself, go inside yourself. You know, it's interesting because this is the stone to help you find answers that you're seeking. And here you are being quiet and getting into that still point to find your answers. So those two go together very well. Your second card is from the Angel Tarot deck, and it's the 8 of Fire. Now, fire is the suit of passion, of getting things done. And the 8 is all about abundance. Oops, sorry, we got some glare in there. I have a light right above my head here. This is all about things happening fast. So I feel like you need this quiet time to find your balance because I can't say what my guides just said. Stuff's going to hit the fan. It's coming in quickly. There's going to be an abundance of it. So whatever this is for you, because again, this is a general reading and it's going to be different things for different people, but there's going to be an abundance of something coming into you. So get your rest now. It's the calm before the storm. So take your rest because things are coming into you very quickly, and we don't want you to feel overwhelmed. Maybe that's why you have this stone, which is grounding, but it's also the bridge between heaven and earth. So self-care, rest, recharge your batteries. You know, this may be a hermit, but his light is still glowing, okay? His batteries are not run down. He may be sitting in the dark, but he's got his light. Stuff is going to come to you, and it's going to come fast and furious. So let's see what your oracle card says. Your oracle card is the card of joy. And 27, 2 plus 7 equals 9. I feel like this is the end of a cycle. No, that's not right. It's the culmination. The end sounds so final. This is the culmination. It's like getting the grade on your report. It's finishing that project, you know, that room that you've been painting and decorating. It's come to fruition. It's the culmination. So it's not like it's boom, done. It's all your hard work is paying off. So let's see what the book says. From the Secret Language of Light, card number 27. And it says, discover what you love. If a thought does not give you joy, then search for one that does. Thank that thought for showing you where you don't feel joyful, and then reach for a pleasing thought. This is all about reprogramming yourself. You can empower yourself by choosing joyful thoughts. You will disempower yourself by choosing sad thoughts. What will you choose today? There's almost always something to make you feel at ease in every situation, but it's up to you to find that. Try reaching for a joyous thought right now. Look around your house at what gives you joy. Turn toward the joy in your life. If you can't find it outside, go within and create inner joy. And that is totally this Hermit card. Go inside yourself and find that joy. See, if you look around him, well, it doesn't look really joyful. I mean, way back here in the background, there's a waterfall and a couple trees, but he's amidst rocks. So he's going within himself to find his joy. It's not always the easiest thing to do to find that inner joy. However, it is one of the most worthwhile things you can do for your physical and mental well-being. Open your heart to allow blissful inspiration to direct your actions, and you will give without expectation. Joy is your natural state of being, and now is the time to honor that. That is so true. We are supposed to be living in joy. We do not have to suffer. So if you're thinking you have to suffer in one way or another, that's you putting that on you. That's nobody else. That's you putting that on you. So let go of that. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And find that joy inside yourself. Recharge your batteries. You got the bridge between heaven and earth here. You get to recharge your batteries because things are coming quickly. Once you find that that joy is inside of you, you will find that amazing things come to you. Amazing things. Your life just turns around. And I know this for a fact because mine has turned around. All right. So that was stack number 1. I'm going to have a little water here. If you chose stack number 2, you might notice that the The box is kind of up a little bit, so it must be a big crystal, huh? Dun, dun, dun. Yes, it is. Oh, we don't need this on there. This is a beautiful piece of celestite. When I was setting this up this morning, I kept feeling like it needs to be sparkly today. So that's why we've got the pieces in the background, and then my guides chose this piece, which to me, just holding it feels so magical. It is sparkly. It's this beautiful pale blue that's just so soothing and calming, and just, oh, I could hold this all day. So celestite is another stone for balance. In stack number 1, we had the K2 stone, which is all about the balance between heaven and earth. And this resonates at the frequency of angels, but it can also help with balance because it can stabilize the yin-yang values within your energy field. So it's a bright hope in days of despair. And a lot of people are feeling despair lately, and you need to let that go, okay? Let the despair go. It does not serve you. It just sucks the life out of you. So let's choose to be joyful and happy. This stone can also bring calmness and harmony to your life. It is also for use in the pursuit of music, the arts, and in the quest for bliss. Very heart-centered, very right brain, but it works with angels. So, you would expect nothing less. So this can help transmute pain and chaos into light and love. So if that's something that's going on in your life, a little chaos, this is a good crystal to help transmute that into a higher frequency, a higher emotion. So this is celestite. There we go. We'll just set that right there. And if you chose stack number 2, your first card from the Tarot of Dreams, dun, 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 is the Ace of Wands. Wands is fire, and the Ace is all about new beginnings. This is a passionate new beginning. This is something like a get her done beginning. Like something amazing is going to come to you. And I feel like it's coming out of the blue. I mean, if you look at, you've got all this blue back here, and it's like the universe or the galaxy or however you want to look at it, a solar system. So you've got all this blue, and then wah, here comes this. It's coming out of the blue. It's a new opportunity, and it's going to be a passionate new opportunity. It could be a person, it could be a job, it could be a new hobby. I mean, all of a sudden you could just wake up in the morning and go, oh my gosh, I'm going to start skateboarding, something like that. Or I'm going to start a cooking channel. Whatever it is you're going to do. Again, this is a general reading. This is coming out of the blue. This isn't something you've been working on. Either somebody's going to bring it, or you're just going to wake up and go, hey, I need to do this. So coupled with that, we have a card from the Angel Tarot deck, and we have the World. So this is the last major arcana card. There's 22 major arcanas. It starts with 0, so 21 is the last one. And this is the World card. This is coming to fruition. In stack number 1, we had the same kind of thing. We have the culmination. We have the pat on the back. Here you have a new beginning, and here you have the culmination of something. So this can be about the same thing, or this can be two separate things. This could be the culmination of the old you, and here's the new you. This is a general reading, so it's going to be different for different people. But this is the culmination. This is things coming to fruition. This is almost just like stack number 1. And the fact that stack number 2 is very similar. Now, I don't pick these cards. My spirit guides pick these cards. I don't look at them. So to me, this is Spirit really hammering home something like you need to be done with this old cycle, the old world, because here's the new one. And it's going to be amazing and passionate, and you're going to live with joy and passion. And, we create our own reality. And fire is not just a purifier. Fire is also a creator, because if you think about a forest fire, it burns down the old growth. So new growth can come in. There are some seeds in the forests that only open because they get hot. Think of popcorn. Popcorn needs heat to bust open that kernel, right? And that's what this is. This is finishing the old world and starting the new one. But you get to decide, what is your new world going to be like? It's your world, your universe. You get to decide and you get to create it. So you might as well start right now thinking about what you want your new world to be like. So let's see what your third card says. This is your oracle card from the Secret Language of Light. And it's card number 20. Can you see that beautiful card? Look at, we've got the heart up here, which has rays coming out of it. We've got this beautiful angel. It says soul writing. And it's almost like we have we have 3 Merkabas. 3 is my power number, so that's really cool. Let's see, card number 20. Soul writing. We become the stories we tell. You are the author of your story. So I was just talking about creating a new reality for yourself, a new world. Write a story that inspires you and doesn't let anyone else command the pen. Physical reality is temporary. It is forever changing from one moment to the next. The events and experiences of your life are multidimensional living art. That's beautiful. The events and experiences of your life are multidimensional living art. Their purpose and form will shift as your perception of them does. You can view and adjust any stories from your past, present, or future. Let go of justifying or analyzing the events that become your stories and lift yourself into a new way of seeing them. Look at the card and imagine that you are the angel rising and connecting to the soul light at the top of the pyramid. From this expanded view, you can see all your stories and their facets from a neutral position. A higher perspective will unveil and reveal what was previously unknown. You may be surprised, shocked, or embarrassed that the story you have identified with is not what you thought it was. But don't stress. This indicates that the stories are shaking loose and healing is occurring. You are doing so well, you are worthy, and you are loved. Oh, that's beautiful. So write your own story. And so many times I've looked back on events in my life and I've realized that what I thought happened wasn't really what happened. My perspective at the time was maybe jaded is a good way. And so first of all, we need to forgive. Remember, this is the pyramid of forgiveness. And we need to forgive ourselves because we're wrapped up in our daily lives and we don't necessarily have that higher perspective right then and there at the time. So if you look back on something, from 10 years ago, let's say, forgive yourself. Forgive that version of yourself 10 years ago and forgive yourself today. You didn't see it the same way, and that's okay. It's totally okay. So that was stack number 2. All right, if you chose stack number 3, your stone is Moonstone. And we have a nice rainbow moonstone right here. Oops, see that flash? There's some flash. So Moonstone is used by healers to stimulate the functioning of the pineal gland, that's in your third eye, and balance internal hormone cycles with nature's rhythms. It is a stone of inner growth and strength. Though often considered to be a woman's stone, it can be beneficial to men in opening the emotional self. And, I have a hard time with that whole woman's stone. That's the past. To me, it's all about the feminine energy. And every single one of us has male energy and female energy, whether you know it or not. And our ultimate goal is to have a balance of those energies. So this is an excellent stone to use in meditation to understand yourself. And it is said to assist in foretelling the future, enhance intuition, promote inspiration, and bring success in love as well as business matters. It's also a really good stone to use during your moon cycle. I mean, after all, we are about 70% water, and the moon affects water. So the moon affects us. All right, stack number 3. Your first card is from the Tarot of Dreams, and it is the Palace of Wands. So we've had fire in all 3 stacks, and this is the Palace card. Now, in the Tarot of Dreams, you get 4 extra cards. All tarot decks have the 78 card structure, but this one has 4 extra cards, and in each suit, you get a palace, and the palace is above the king. This is basically the Palace of Fire, Palace of Wands. So this is the, oh God, they want me to use the word culmination. I've used the word culmination in all 3 stacks now. This is, you've moved from ace all the way up to 10. Then you've gone Jack, Queen, King, and now you're at the palace level. So it's like you've made it. You made it up this whole path. Think of your entire life from point of conception to right now listening to this. You've made it so far. Think of your whole entire life. If your whole entire life flashed before your eyes, I don't know how you could visit everything that's happened, because every little thing that's happened in your life is so important. Even if it's just, you talking to a butterfly when you were 5, that was important. It helped form who you are. So you've made it, and every single moment of your life has come to this point right now. This culmination of experiences and events. It makes you who you are right now, right here at this moment. So let's see what the Angel Tarot says. Okay, so you have the Queen of Earth. This is the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Coins. This is very earthy. This is the Queen takes care of her people. She takes care of herself, yes, but she takes care of her people too. And it's interesting that we've got the Queen and the Palace, because where's the Queen going to live? She's going to live in the palace. She's probably going to spend a lot of time out and about with her people, making sure that they have what they need. This is all about the physical things. This is, making sure the bills are paid, making sure that people have food, making sure that all the fires in the palace are going, and there's heat. It's making sure people have clothes. So if you look at this picture, there's a pot of gold right here, and it's like with magic, she's making the pot of gold, she's making the gold from the pot spiral out and down onto the earth. In other words, onto her people. So she's sharing, she's receiving so she may share. And again, that's one of the things we need to do. We need to be balanced energetically, but then whenever we receive, we need to share. And when you receive so you can share, and then you actually share, it is the most glorious feeling in the world, because you're passing the abundance along. You're sharing with others and you're making their day. And I'm thinking about somebody that was in my shop yesterday who shared with us. And it was amazing. And I know he got as much out of it as we did, because I could just tell he was just beaming by the time he left after he was sharing with us. So this means energy, it means time, it means material things, it means money, whatever you feel like you should be sharing. You've made it to the top. You're the queen, and it doesn't matter male or female. This is just a position. You've made it to the top. Make sure you're sharing with everybody. Share your good fortune with everybody. This is what we need to do. Share time, share energy, share love and hugs and support, emotional support, physical support. But it's time to share. And I feel like I'm supposed to be talking to empaths. If you have empathic energy, empaths can feel, well, there's different kinds of empaths. I'm a physical empath and an emotional empath. And, I can feel other people's pain or joy. I can feel their sorrow. I can feel their happiness. And that's kind of like sharing. But sometimes, we don't necessarily want to feel other people's pain and sorrow. But it is a type of sharing. And I feel like if you're an empath and you know how to protect yourself so you don't feel that pain all the time, maybe that's what you need to share. There's a lot of empaths out there today that are hurting because they don't understand what's going on. They don't know how to protect themselves. They don't know how to not feel other people's emotions and physical pain. So we need to maybe share that. If there's an empath in your life and you know how to protect yourself, please share that information. That message is for somebody in particular. So if it's not for you, don't worry about it, but it is for somebody. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me that message to pass on. Your third card is from the Secret Language of Light, and it is card number 38, which adds up to 11, which is my favorite number, and it's Create Space. So let's see what the book says about 38. Create space. Make room for your dreams. Now, these other two cards, these were the fruition, making it to the top, right? And now we've got make room for your dreams. Create a space for new desires by learning how to be happy now. We all want certain things in our life to change, and it is up to each of us to do something about it. If you apply action from a position of truly wanting change, you will create evidence of that desire as manifestations of change. Once you notice something you would like to change, take a breath and say thank you. Recognizing what you want to change brings you more clarity on what you would like to change it to. Your job is to create the space for your dreams and desires to fill. Do this and you will begin to receive direction and wisdom. Create this space by coming into balance, meditating, focusing on the moment, or thinking of a person, animal, place, or situation that makes you smile. Feel the smile stretch through your body and relax, knowing that all you desire is on its way. You have empowered your whole being because you don't need conditions to change to feel joyous in the present. You are bathing in unconditional love. So breathe it in and enjoy how good you feel. So make room for your dreams. You've worked so hard to get to this point. Now it's your time. It's your time. Having said that, there are 48 half hours in every single day. Take one or two of them for yourself. If you have to pencil it in on your calendar, then do that. but make time for yourself. Whether that means just taking a nap, taking a bath, exercising, going for a walk, just sitting and having a cup of tea and just being, with your favorite pet on your lap, then that's what you need to do. But you've made it this far. Time to celebrate. Time to celebrate and make those dreams come true. Yeah, because who doesn't want that? Let's finish up with a little golden singing bell. Seal this up. Thank you, everybody, for watching today. I love you guys, and I love your comments. I don't get many written comments, but I get lots of comments in my shop, and I appreciate you so much, and you need to know that, because I do this for you. You guys keep me going. Every time I feel like I don't want to do this anymore, somebody comes in and says, nope, we love you, and you got to keep doing this. So I appreciate you guys so much. You have a blessed day. Remember, you are so worthy of and deserving of all good things. I just can't even begin to tell you. So remember that. I love you guys. Mwah. Have a blessed day.